Paris, Christina Wang.
There we were in Paris, my sister Vic and I. We would go into a grocery store and she would take a picture of a jar of mustard on the shelf. We would go to another store. She would do the same thing and pull up the prior picture. What was she doing? She was comparing prices. On our vacation in Paris, contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Although most people visit Paris for 2 to 3 days, you need 10 to 12 days to truly see Paris. With 2 to 3 days, you have time to stand in line and see the top 3 tourist sites. With 10 to 12 days, you have time to shop for mustard. You get to immerse yourself in the art, history, and culture of this magnificent capital city. If you're lucky like me, you may even make a friend, like I did. For my first trip to Paris, I stayed for 13 glorious days with Chantel at her bed and breakfast. Staying with a local person is one of the best ways to see a new city. You get to experience a Parisian home and get to know a local family. As we invested our time in Paris, Chantel knew we were serious tourists who wanted to go beyond the tourist traps and see secret Paris. When we first got to her home, Chantel offered us hot tea. She showed us the 5 or 6 canisters of loose teas on her coffee table. Some were from China, from her recent visit there. I couldn't read the Chinese and had no idea what type of tea she was offering me. She brought out the hot water, and I asked, "Do you have any tea bags?" You see, I'm an American, and I've used tea bags all my life. Loose tea is from the age of antiquity. Of course I do, she said, and she brought out a box. Unbeknownst to me, I had made a faux pas and a big mistake. I had rejected her finest quality teas for the mass-produced, commercialized, blandest tea on earth. Later, Chantel told me I thought Paris was a backwards place. But as we all know, it is a chic metropolis. Why, they even have modern conveniences. Another day at breakfast, as we were planning our trip to the Louvre, Chantel told me, "The Mona Lisa is the most famous painting in the world. But when I asked my former guests why, nobody knows. What do you think?" I said, "It's because her eyes move when you move." "Yes, that's it," she said. "And you must test this out when you visit the painting today." As I had 13 days in the city and a museum pass, I was able to visit the Louvre 3 times. During one of my visits, not too many tourists were in front of the painting, and I was able to stare into Mona Lisa's eyes and walk from one side of the room to the other. Yes, her eyes followed me. Did she think I was going to steal something? Or pull out a tea bag? It's because I had all this time in Paris that I had all these magical moments. I saw secret Paris. I discovered goats in the moat section of the Louvre and its side entrance where the line to get in is shorter. I closely looked at the facade of the Louvre. Chantel told me to look there because the former palace is richly decorated on the outside. Most tourists never even notice the wonderful artwork that is right in front of their noses. Because I had all this time in Paris, I had all these magical moments. Similar to the gift that France gave to America, the Statue of Liberty, my proudest moment was when I brought the torch of international friendship back to the US. It's not possible to truly see any major city in 2 to 3 days. The next time you travel, go farther and dive deeper. Go past the tourist traps and go to the places where no American tourist has ever been before. Dig into the culture, get to know the people, and make a discovery or a friend. Go on a walking tour or sit and watch as the children walk by, the locals walk by, or the children play in a park. May you spend quality time in your dream destination. May you bring home the torch of international friendship and some loose leaf tea.